Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Just Meeple and Me solo gaming YouTube channel. And today I'm doing another unboxing of a little game I got in the mail today that I backed on Kickstarter just over a year ago, or approximately a year. This is Dark Venture by Robert Lemon and the expansion Vile Invaders. Also included in the same Kickstarter. And this is an adventure game. This is a narrative game. There's narrative chapter booklets that you use and location cards, and the artwork is really like old school RPG style games, and I'm really excited to dig into this game and show you guys what this is all about. Here we go. Okay, and we're back and ready to dig into this game. Right in front of us here we have the core box for Dark Venture. Again, they're created by Robert Lemon. It's published by Gilded Skull Games. That is their logo in the corner. And very important for us, this is a solo game, an adventure card game for 1 to 4 players. You can see the box is not overwhelmingly large, but there's a lot of content in this game. But you can see my hand size here. It is compact, it travels well, and I'm excited to look into it. So let's take a closer look at the back of the box here. Well, first let's just look at some of this artwork. You can kind of see the style. This is the first edition. And this was one of the smoothest Kickstarters that I backed. Robert was always in contact with his backers, always posting updates, and I just thought he did a really good job with his campaign, and I would back another one of his projects again without worry. Okay, and there's the back. So 1 to 4 players, 12 plus, 60 to 90 minutes. And you can dive into the darkness, construct a twisting narrative while exploring a dystopian future with a unique hero completing quests to win the game. And this is a game that is modular in the sense that every time you play, the map will be different because you randomly draw map cards and put them together. There's 2 location books, I think. Yeah, this one. I'm sorry. So there's every card has like a location, then there's a narrative for the location, and he actually has a Kickstarter goal, stretch goal, added a second book, so then there's double the content. I thought that was going to say B, but I think that's location guide, and that is the actions guide. So those are both A booklets, and then there is should be another booklet in there as well. But in here we have the quick setup card, core rule book, there we go, 2 location guides, and 2 action books, so we should have an A and a B for each of those. We have 36 character cards, 62 item cards, 24 location cards. There's Prime Ancient Hexes, which was not a last minute stretch goal, but it was towards the end. I'm not really sure what they do, but I'm excited to find out. We have custom game dice. We have day trackers, standees. So 60 wooden tracking cubes, 4 hero and follower dashboard. So there's a lot in here in this small box. So we're going to go ahead and get this opened up. Okay, and the first thing we have on top here is a nice cardboard quest point tracker. So looks good there. We have another layout. I think this is for how you stack your deck. So you have your locations deck, your characters deck, and your items deck. Little artwork on the back. Looks good. The last cardboard piece on top here looks like the sun tracker or the day tracker. So we start at sunrise and we end at sunset. I don't know if we repeat that or if we're only limited to 12 rounds, but we will find out. Nice little setup reference card here. That is 2-sided. Gives you the phases of the game. So that looks good. Here are the standees. And again, you can see by the artwork here that this is a little bit older school style, but that was kind of the point of this game, to go back to that retro era of tabletop gaming, and I think they did a very good job with that. Yeah, that's very impressive. And then they are numbered on the back if you need references, so that's good. Second layer of standees. Looks like a combination of heroes and possible enemies or helpers and things like that. We have our health trackers. So lots to punch in this game as we keep going through this box that was filled to the brim with components. Okay, so that bag is a little different. So we have 1s, 5s, and 20s. So they are two-sided. They have different amounts of health. We have other trackers and markers. I'm going to zoom this back out just a little bit here. There we go. And again, different, +1, +4. So these tokens are double-sided. More tokens, more things to punch, and we keep going. And last one, and these are, looks like unit and hero or monster tokens that we'd probably place on the map before they spawn. Okay. These are the double recessed hero dashboards. I was very excited to see this. I love these high quality components that keep things in place. So nice. Yeah, you can see that nice little double recessed hero boards. We can place our hero card right in there, keep it there. And then as we have our tracker cubes, they will nuzzle and settle in there in our health cube tracker. And that should be nice and help keep this organized. We can put different tokens for attack and shield values, it looks like, and an action counter. Let's just see if the artwork, nope, artwork's all the same, so, but that's okay. And there are 4 of them, and looks good. And then, we even have little ridges here on the bottom that we can place different cards. I'm not sure what they would be. But all that is designed to help keep this game organized and help keep everything in place. Wow, those are big hexes. They weren't lying. And these are the ancient primes that we can come across in this game. And this one is Dorigat Kilt, the Ancient of Death. I probably did not say that right. And his divine power is once. When one of your characters engages in combat with another character, your character may instantly defeat them. So holy cow, that is very powerful. You would want his favor. And this is how you would win his favor. So he has like a little mini quest. You have your hero kill any 2 characters. And that's how you'd win him. This is Mantis Marturus, the Ancient of War. And his divine power is 4 times in a game. After drawing a card, shuffle it back and then draw another. So looks like he can help you reshuffle if you don't like what you got. And to win his favor, you have to have 4 characters of different factions in play on the map. So he might be one that, not sure how we would get his power if we're playing solo, but we will figure it out. And I said there's, several more of these characters come to play. We're just going to slowly go through these again and just appreciate the art on them here, guys. Yeah, it looks really good. Couple more. Okay. Well, next what we have in here are follow dashboards. So your hero or your character is the hero. He is the leader. But you can add more people to your group. And there's 1 for each player. And again, your follower can have different, attributes. Those look like, I don't know if that's build or speed, brains, and I don't know. They have health tracker. They can have their attack and defend numbers. So that looks like that's going to be a lot of fun. Again, there's 4 of them. And again, not wasted. Good artwork on the back. There. Here's all of our wooden trackers, a bag of cubes. Looks like standard 12mm wooden cubes there. Those look good. We have some custom dice. I'm going to take these out so we can see it. All right, yeah, those look really good. So these are done in the theme and the style of the game. Very clean cut. Little skull there, I believe, for the 1. Yeah. And there is a set of 4. Those. You have a bag of standees. And the bag to sort. Nice, 3 more. So 3 bags. The sort should be able to separate all those cubes together. We have a stack of cards, and we're going to open these up in a second to just look at them. And then here they are, those booklets I was talking about. And some mini cards. Awesome. And we'll open those up too, see what those are. So yeah, so here's what I'm talking about. We have an A and a B for the actions, and I'm not going to read too many of these and spoil them for anybody, but we'll just read a couple. We have the core rulebook, and then the location guide for A and B. So I'll do the location guide so we don't spoil too much here. Let me just see, make sure they're kind of in the same order here. All right, so this will be a mini spoiler, guys. So if you don't want to see it, just skip ahead here. But I'm going to go ahead and read from the A and the B for these location guides. And we're just going to do the very first location called the Crossroads. All crucial decisions are made at a crossroads. Players begin the game here, placing tokens or standees that represent their heroes onto this location. Okay, so that one was just kind of the starting one. But let's see how it changes possibly for the location B and the Crossroads. All players place one of their hero tokens or standees onto this location at the beginning of the game. There is a wooden crate sunk into the mud, and a hero in this location may attempt to open it. Roll 1, d6 plus power for 1 action point. If the roll total is 9 or higher, draw 1 item card into your hero's inventory. So that is a different little spin on that. Let's go ahead and just do the lighthouse. See if it's a little bit more exciting. Again, spoilers ahead. Here we go. The lighthouse. There's a shadowy figure lurking outside this lighthouse tower. You will have to move closer to see who it is. When a player's hero follows enters this location, read action 21. And the second description, the lighthouse could be following beams of light that cut through the hazy sky. You are led to this sturdy looking lighthouse. It sits atop a cliff overlooking an endless body of water. The spinning beacon signals for you to be careful. There is likely someone, a keeper inside this building. When a player's hero follower enters this location, read action 21B. So there we go. Just a couple different things, different descriptions of the location, so different replayability. And then obviously there's different actions in here. And then you can, again, we're not going to read through these and really spoil the fun, but you would match up those location guides to these actions, and then you have to decide what to do, and whether it is a skill check, a dice roll, standard RPG role-playing things here. And then we have the core rule booklet. I said it fits in the palm of my hand. This is a nice compact game. Comes in at 19 pages, but on the back there is a reference guide. And right in the back, solo games, which we'll be reading closer to see what we have to change and how to play solo. Okay, well, let's look at some of this art here on these cards. All right, so this is from the first pack. Let me just get that focused. So this looks like to be an item card. This would be, bitter blood tonic, May use this liquid as a poison to kill small rodents. When consumed by a larger creature, it thins the blood temporarily, but has a positive long-term effect. So when used, +5 base health permanently, then -10 health. So you would increase your base health, but then lose 10 health, but then if you heal yourself, your actual total health will be higher. We have some apple extract, a couple of those, rotting fish. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this to focus a little bit better in my camera here. There we go. Let's turn the light down a little bit. Good. Well, again, I'm very excited about all the artwork on here. I said lots of symbols and that we'll have to learn. So this is, I think this game has some depth to it. It's strategic. Looks like we got some armor, beacon, and just a whole lot of different things that we can discover and equip and use and everything. So that looks like some items. And here's some of the map cards. I'm just going to kind of show you how this map can be, you know, created. So here is that first location that we talked about. Let's get this camera recentered on that. Okay. And then we would randomly draw a second card. And let's say it's the lighthouse. We'd match it up like so. And you can see that completes a map. The artwork is meant to, every card can be joined to any other card, but you shuffle these up and it'd be random. So I'm going to skip one, and we're just going to do that. And again, you can see that's a nice seamless, you know, trail there, how those line up. And we'll just put one there. And you can see that you would move your character to those different locations. And I said it is all random. And then, yeah, it's going to be a little tight fit there. But, you know, we could fit that building there if we, you know, or we can, you know, maybe we would have laid it out a little bit differently. We would have done it that way. And then this one would have sat here. But when we do the explore action, you know, we will draw from the location deck that's been shuffled. We will have a random layout every single time, every single game. And then that's how this game is different, because we never know what is going to come up. You know, with the different actions available and the different location descriptions for each card here, there really is a lot more, as I said, replayability and randomness into this game. And then there is a list of quests in here. And again, those add different things. I mean, I know when you're playing multiplayer, your goal is to basically complete the most quests, and then one of the most quest points wins. In solo mode, I'm not sure how quests come in. But then there's some character record cards. And some clarifications. Cool. All right, let's open up the second pack, because that looks like where our heroes are going to be. And we want to take a quick overview of them. All right. So here's our first hero. This is Princess Beretta. She wears a tactical vest, holds a metal shield or Targaryen's Edge. Royal privilege. Once per game, she may take one item from either character while in their location. And she's a leader, +2 to her followers' rolls. You can see those were her starting attributes, which are different. So she has some, looks like could be some very powerful special powers. This is the Plant Man, also a hero. He has regeneration. After battle, he regains 2 health. He has a fibrous body, which reduces beast faction damage by 2. In double systems, roll 3. If you roll a 3 to 6 on 1d6 to stay conscious. So that must be like a death saving throw, typical to D&D. style game, and this gives you a little bonus on that. Possibly, I'm just speculating here on that. So he's a ghostly hero. And again, he has some different attributes there. His is intangibility. Use a battle turn to roll 2d6 plus whatever stat that is. You have 9 or higher. Haggler becomes intangible. He can't attack or take damage. It can instantly flee any battle. Ends at the beginning of the next game round. So there you go. So there's different heroes, different play styles. Then you have followers. And again, we're just going to appreciate this artwork here. So it kind of has a mutated mutant feel to it. And it looks like we have more items. Shields that we can equip, swords and different types of swords. You know, this is the Dirt Twin sword. The Dirt Twins will search for the sword and will do almost anything to acquire it. It requires a strength of 5 or is two-handed. So we have medical packs that we can discover and acquire. So tons in here. And again, all those cards look good. Nice and clean, crisp card back. Nice little retro feel there. All right. Well, that, my friends, is the core box. We're going to dig into this first expansion, which is called Vile Invaders. So we will be back in just a moment. Okay, real quick, guys, before we jump back into the Vile Invaders expansion, I forgot to go through these mini cards. And these are side quest cards. So not main quest, side quest. This is, wait, what happened? Have your hero become conscious after becoming unconscious. Gain 2 QP. And yeah, so those look like just little fun mini side quests. I have no idea how you acquire them, but there is a whole deck of them. So again, replayability, different game every time. Looks good. Moving on. Alright guys, here is the unboxing of the expansion to Dark Venture, Vile Invaders. Again, pretty compact, tiny box. Almost fits right in the palm of my hand. This was on Kickstarter. This is an expansion. It requires the core Dark Venture game to be played. And so this is the first expansion that hopefully, of many, from Rob Lemon. I know he's already got a new game set in this universe that he is showcasing this weekend at PAX. I don't remember the title of it. I don't know if it's a direct expansion or any compatibility, but it looked bigger, looked fun, and I wish him all the best on that. But here we go. New adventures. The Vile Invaders expansion adds over 70 new cards to the Dark Venture core game. Explore an exotic island, a crashed spacecraft, and a raging waterfall with all new heroes. Collect resources to craft and upgrade items, which I think is a new mechanic in this expansion compared to the core game. And you will battle against enemies like the shapeless Bormerk and the devious Eggman Wizard to complete a whole new set of heroic quests, defeat the invaders, and venture even further into the darkness. 60 to 90 minutes, and again, solo playable. Okay, let's open her up. Alright, so right away we have another booklet. This is the Vile Invaders Guide. And this has all the actions in it. And there's over 103 printed in there. And I didn't look on the Dark Venture book. Let's see how many total, but that's quite a bit of choices there. Again, a reference guide. We have more standees, more side quest cards. This would be, it looks like a combination of new heroes and locations in there. And more things to punch. So this is just a nice little compact expansion. But those, yeah, this must be the crafting and upgrading system. A boat. So awesome. Looks really good. I'm not sure if all this can fit back into the core box. There was already a ton of content in there, and once I sleeve everything, that's going to be a tight fit. So if I want to play this game, probably going to have to use both boxes, but, you know, like I said, this is a very nicely compact box. So I think Robert and his team did a great job. So okay guys, well that was the complete unboxing of the new RPG style adventure narrative game Dark Venture by Robert Lemon. This is a game where you are a hero, you are going on heroic quests, building up your hero stats and going on more quests. So until next time guys, it will be just Meeple and me.